Because podcast listeners are the most rapidly expanding audience in the media, there is a significant amount of opportunity for someone to start a new podcast now that the medium has gained such widespread popularity over the last decade. The most profitable podcasts use a diverse range of monetization methods, increasing the likelihood that they will get financial support from a wide variety of sources. In fact, with enough time and dedication, you can earn a great living. If you're just starting out, or if you're looking to take monetization to the next level and make it your full-time career, don't worry, we've got you covered. So make sure you keep watching. Here are some of the ways that you can earn through podcasts. Hey guys, welcome to Side Hustle Pursuit, the channel that gives you options when looking for new and interesting side hustles. I'll also share highly effective money-making tips and strategies. So if you're interested in topics like this one, feel free to explore more on my channel. Now let's get on to the video. Before we get started, you need to keep in mind that engaging in creative work such as podcasting does not immediately result in monetary gain. It will take some time before the audience and the company recognize the value you provide. So if you are in need of a salary this week and are considering starting a podcast as a means to get one, you should look into faster alternative methods of making money instead. Otherwise, give it time if that's what you really want to do, and in the meantime, pick up your hustle to make ends meet outside of this. But if you put in the effort to create incredible material, upload new episodes on a regular basis, plus keep your fans and listeners engaged, you'll ultimately create a podcast that brings in a lot of money with each episode. There are a number of folks out there who are able to live extremely comfortable lifestyles by devoting just a few moments each day to maintain their podcasts. It's possible that, in the start, your podcast won't bring a lot of money for you, and that's alright. However, this should not stop you from beginning the process of building your audience and profiting off your content. In all honesty, there has never been a better moment than right now. Just upload that first episode. Let's talk options. Let's dive into the possibilities now of what your podcast can do for you financially. One of the most lucrative methods for this is affiliate sales and marketing. Only when clients have completed the predetermined task are firms required to give you rewards using affiliate programs. In most cases, this entails completing a purchase on your audience's part. However, some affiliate programs may pay you for their other activities such as email subscriptions, page views, downloads, or interaction with content. Sponsorships are comparable to affiliate sales, that you get compensated depending on the amount of product you sell on behalf of another company rather than by the number of downloads. A commission is paid to you for each purchase made by your listeners. Some notable podcasters and YouTubers use the affiliate network offered by Audible. An affiliate link will be provided for you to use in promotions. When someone clicks on your link and purchases anything, you receive a 15% commission plus $15. Imagine if you get thousands of listeners and are potentially able to rake in a nice passive income from just this. The key is to partner with a business that has a shared target audience with your podcast. Selling your own goods or providing your own services is an additional fantastic technique for monetizing podcasts. This may include a physical good, an online course, admission to your live events, a service, or a book related to your niche. By offering personalized products, your listeners can express their support for your podcast in a tangible way and make you money at the same time. You never even have to manage your own online shop if you want to sell your merchandise or services. The best alternative option to save your time and energy is to deliver orders using a dropshipping service or a print-on-demand business provider. Amazon, Shopify, Etsy, or other related platforms are all you need to make it easy for customers to buy from your site. The idea of setting up an online shop and adding items may take some time. However, once it's done, the whole operation may be completely automated. And if you really want to step it up, you can try hosting live podcasts and collecting gifts from your listeners. With live streaming and tip collection tools, you can finally interact with your audience and receive gifts from them too. In fact, it may actually be more advantageous for smaller podcasts. It has little to no overhead costs, which save you a lot of money. You can also reach a wider range of audiences around the globe. Most importantly, your published content can be repurposed, which means there's less planning on your part, but more income generated. Live events can only be hosted on platforms that can be accessed over the internet. It's a good idea to think about which social media site your community is more familiar with when deciding where to broadcast your podcast. You can use Patreon, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok Live. You may also install additional tools to collect tips from your listeners, such as Ko-Fi, Venmo, or Cash App. These tipping tools don't even have to be broadcast solely on live, which is one of the amazing things about such tipping systems. Your social network sites, website pages, and show notes should include a tip URL to make it easier for supporters to donate. It's It's not hard to find individuals willing to donate a few bucks for you to keep creating new episodes, if your content and charisma are excellent. This is also the greatest approach, particularly for those who are just starting out. Finally, last but definitely not the least, sponsorships. In fact, sponsorships are the most lucrative way to make money from your podcast. Sponsorships are the most popular source of revenue for podcasters. This is when the podcast advertises the sponsor during the broadcast itself. How much income you earn from a sponsorship depends on the number of downloads or views your uploads get. Typically, your earnings through sponsorships will be a set charge or fixed rate. Ads lasting 30 seconds cost between $15 and $17 for every mile traveled, or $17 for every 1,000 listeners. Meanwhile, the cost per mile for a 60-second ad is $25 to $30, but it might even increase up to $40. The price of an ad place is also influenced by a few other elements, so depending on where they appear in your episode, you may charge varying prices for your advertisements. You won't have the power to demand your own pricing at the beginning of the partnerships, especially if you're a beginner. However, if you begin to truly succeed, sponsors will begin to come to you on their own, and you will have more influence over what you earn as a result of their interest on your podcast. Even though the majority of podcasters earn relatively little in the beginning,